Alrighty folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. We're at Maryland International Raceway. We're here for the Thursday HHP track rental to do a couple runs, get a couple logs for Jay, and then we're gonna run, and we're just gonna run probably a couple Hellcats just to see, you know, I'll probably wind up getting beat, but just to see where old Shake and Bake is at. So stay tuned for some great content. All right, folks, you saw it on the thumbnail, heard it on the intro. We were at the track today. You're going to see a lot of races, especially against Anthony and his Hellcat. But the real reason why I'm doing this now, afterwards, obviously I'm in my garage. We're not out at the track. But the reason why I'm doing this is kind of explain some of the things after the second run, maybe the third run. I was having some air-fuel ratio issues, and Jay and I were going back and forth. And Jay, if you're watching this, brother, I apologize. I shouldn't have sent that text, but I was just trying to figure out what was going on. But I know a lot of you have asked, hey, why don't you show the air-fuel ratios? I just don't want to do that because it's going to open up to a whole lot of, well, you should be at 11.5. Well, you should be, someone else, you should be at 12.0. Another one, you should be at 11. I just don't want to get into all those air-fuel ratio issues with a lot of people, and just don't want to go back and forth. I leave all of that stuff up to Jay. Jay's the one that determines where all that stuff needs to be. He tunes the car. He's the professional doing it, and I just don't want to get into those conversations, especially in the comments going back and forth. So you're going to hear me ramble a little bit about air-fuel ratios, the specific gauge I'm using, which is an AEM gauge. We think that may be the problem. I'm going to do a free air calibration tomorrow just to see if that fixes the gauge, because we really went went richer by 1 full point from the other day, right? And we didn't change anything, didn't change the tune, didn't rewrite the tune, didn't do anything. It just, this morning, it was reading 10.5 when the other day, it was roughly, kind of the same humidity out, and it was looking at 11.5. So trying to figure out what that air-fuel ratio really is before we do any further tuning. And the only reason why I kept running the car is because I knew we were good. I knew, we were at 11.5. I just took the 10.5 for what it was this morning and just kept on going. Car ran fine all day long, no issues. So let's get to the races.
Round 1.
All right, here we go, folks. Going for our first run. She hooked up pretty good. Hopefully we got a good log, and hopefully Jay can see the freaking air-fuel ratio because the sun's shining right at me again. So we're just gonna, matter of fact, I'm gonna go back. I got my laptop with me. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the video, make sure it's good to go. If not, I'm gonna find some other way to get this video done. So let's get up here, let's check out let's get up here. Let's check out the time slip. Got to get out the time slip glasses. Just had my birthday a couple days ago, so I'm older now. It's harder to see. But I didn't feel no slipping. Seemed to do pretty well. Alrighty, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, we're number 965 this time. 165 to the 60 foot. 749 to the 8th. At 93 miles an hour. And we did an 11.7 at 117. Still kind of bogged down there in first gear. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it in this video, but yeah, bogged down a little bit in first gear. We'll get back up here, let it sit for a few while I check this video, because I don't want to do 2 videos and have 2 bad videos and then have to do it again. So we'll get up here, flip the cameras around, and we'll come back up for round 2.
Round 2.
All right, folks, we're coming up for our second round. Let's see what happens. She hooked up pretty good. The time slip will tell all. Humidity's up around 90 some odd percent, 100%. It's super humid out. So that's probably what held me back to that 11.7. Because we got the 60 foot, it's just losing it at the big end. Alrighty, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, 166 60 foot, 7.5 at 92, almost 93 miles an hour to the 8th. Another 11.7 at 116. So we slowed down a little bit. Roughly got the same time. So that's probably what we're gonna get today. Because like I said, well, the car says 59 degrees, and the last time I looked at the DA, it was, let's look at the DA, matter of fact. 67 degrees and 98% humidity with a 983 foot DA. So, I mean, yep, humidity is definitely going to affect, you know, when you got a blower car, whether it's a Hellcat or a Procharger or a Whipple or whatever, if you got a lot of humidity, you're not going to run very well. And right now, we got a lot of humidity. But hey, 11.7, I'm happy with that. We're going to go back here. We're going to check this video log, see if it's good to give Jay for a air-fuel ratio. And we'll park it for a bit, let her cool off for a little, and go up for another run. We got all day long to sit around and play. So we, like I said, we are going to run a couple, probably the same Hellcat, and that's Anthony, my buddy Anthony. So he's here too. So you know, we'll get some runs in together, and we'll just see what happens. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Round 3.
All right, we're going up Anthony in his Hellcat. just for fun. I figured he'd get me. He's been running 10.8s, 10.9 today. And you know me, I've been running 11.7s. I was gonna do it on the car, but I forgot. Got a little overexcited. But it is what it is. You know, hey, it was a good little run. Just having some fun. Like I said, we can't get any ticket because the power's out. So have no idea what we ran, unless Anthony did it on his. I'll have to ask him. But you know, just doing something for a little fun until hopefully we get the power back, get the lights back, and we can do some good runs. So we're just gonna head back to the pits, hang out, chit chat for a little while, and wait for the power to come back on. All right, folks. We actually did wind up getting a time slip for the last run. Anthony happened to stop by the girl that was handing out the time slips, and this is what he got. He must be scared of the red car because you know, he's got to write down this time slip and say, you know, I lost to him. So he must be scared that I'm coming for him. But you know, it's all fun and games. So power's back up. We're doing a little chatting with Jay. Have a little issue with the car. The air fuel ratio is a little off from what it was before in the tune. So I unhooked the battery to reset the adaptives. I'm gonna hook the battery back up here in a minute, put the tune put the tune back in again, and see if we come up with the same numbers, because the air fuel ratio was literally a whole 1 point lower. So you know, last time I was running 11.5s or 11.3, 11.4s, and then we made an adjustment and it was still running the same level, and now for some reason today it's running in the 10.5s. So we're gonna go out here and get this done.
Round 4.
All right, folks, so we're rolling up here against a good yellow Scat pack. Andy's gonna give us some water. Roll up to the water box and let her rip. Here we go. We reset everything, undid the battery, reloaded the tune. Let's see what the AFR turns out to be now. To be 10.5 again, so I don't know what happened between the last time we run and this time, because we didn't change the tune at all. So we're gonna have to talk to Jay on the phone. We're gonna have to talk to Jay on the phone and see what happened. I'm with him, I don't know what's going on. But let's snag this time slip and see what it says. We still dusted that Scat pack though. I guess that's all that matters in the long run, right? Alrighty, thank you. Alright folks, 163 to the 60 foot, 755 in the 8th at 92 miles an hour, 11.8 at 116. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this video to Jay, get the log to Jay, see what he thinks, and we'll go from there.
Round 5.
Alright folks, we're up against Anthony. Anthony again. But you know, we're just out here having fun. Get another run in and see what happens. Alright folks, here we go. Pretty good run. Let's see what the old time slip says when we flip around here. Probably still around that 11.7. Alright folks, we done got the time slip. 166 to the 60 foot, 747 to the 8th at 92.5 miles an hour, 11.7 at 116. So it looks like we're in the 11.7s all day today. Which, I mean, for a hot day like it is today, as hot as that, 77 something. Oh gosh, let's check the DA. But I know it was 77% humidity here a little bit ago, so yeah, 76 degrees, 76% humidity, 1676 DA. So losing a few tenths with that bad DA compared to what we ran when we were at Cecil County. The DA was a lot better. Humidity was a lot better. So we're gonna go back to the pits, sit down for a minute. I may do one more run just for the fun, or we may call it quits, but I'll let you know here in a minute.
Round 6.
All right, folks, we're going up against a demon here, so we're gonna get smoked. But you know, it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. Not bad. She hooked up pretty good. Probably looking at that 11.7 again. So I'm not expecting anything huge. No different from what we've been seeing already. But let's grab this ticket, see what it says, head back to the pits, start picking things up. I think we're gonna call her a day. Alrighty, thank you. right, 167 to the 60 foot. 753 to the 8th at 92.3 miles an hour. 1178 at 115. So yes sirree, we're gonna call it a day. That's gonna be our last run. You know, it's pretty fun coming out here. Really, there was hardly anybody out here, so we could have hot lapped all day long. We did get what, 6 or 7 runs in, all in the 11.7s except for one run was an 11.8. But I had a good time hanging out with the fellas. So that's gonna do it for this one, folks. If you're stopping in for the first time, hey, do those 4 things. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and shoot me a comment. All right, that's gonna do it, folks. Until next time, adios.